people just laugh at everything that happens to us.
Let them laugh.
I don't care.
Okay.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Please make sure you checked out the last video first, because this video is a continuation of the last one, so it'll make more sense. Look at it now, guys. It's absolutely glorious autumn day today. Now,
Lovely colours on these trees here.
yeah, this is what I love about autumn.
Red currant bush. Yeah, look at the colours of the leaves on that red currant bush. That'd be nice to a bit of
He
jam.
always points out stuff and puts me on the
Red
edge.
currant, jelly, and pheasant.
Yeah, it's lovely day. All the mist is burnt off and it's just glorious blue skies, even better than yesterday. But I think this is the last day of it. Come on. Camera's not liking it though. The dynamic range is too high.
Whoa. You see him?
Yeah.
He looked right at us. Starsky Hutch.
Yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be a washout. This is just a break in between low pressure. But we're going through Kidlington industrial estate now. Me and Mum
went to a little shop to get some cat litter.
Yeah.
Because I forgot we've got 5 cats because we're doing such long cruises going in one cat litter box, but flipping expensive shop.
Unfortunately, there's no shops by the canal, so we had to moor out. Dad had to go over and get that, and I cooked a bacon sandwich. And then we went off. And then, yeah, first lot we got to, on the Oxford, there was a boat. It was filled up, and the boat just arrived at the other end, so I opened it and emptied it for them, which they appreciated. And then the second lot, I think we met a Welsh family there.
Feeding ducks.
They weren't on a hire boat. Maybe it was a timeshare boat, I don't know. But they seemed like hire boaters because they only opened one paddle. And I was like, next time we go to the next lot, make sure you open both paddles. So yeah, helped them through there.
Right down again. It's so shallow.
Yeah, it's very shallow on the Ocky at the moment. But yeah, that's the update. Heading out of Kidlington and towards Thrupp. Or Thrupp, I don't know. Yeah. There's a water point here, but how on earth you're supposed to actually get water here without blocking the passage of the canal, I do not know. I think it's time to clean the window then. At Thrupp, there's an electronic lift bridge on a really tight 90-degree bend, and there's also a water point to the left side, but getting to the water point is nearly impossible from this angle. It'll take a lot of manoeuvring, but luckily we don't need any water. Yes, I know, isn't it lovely? Safety scheme examiner.
Puppy dog.
That is very cheap for a narrowboat at the moment. I've never seen that before. This guy's tied onto the railway. Yes, Dad's hat was ripped off by a bramble, but unfortunately we couldn't reverse and get it, because if we reversed we would get swung into that boat that's moored underneath the bridge, and this is where things started to go a bit wrong for us. Once we got to Shipton Weir Lock, something happened to us that has never happened before. The CRT told me that they're going to be letting water through to the next pound, because it's very low, for about half an hour. I got off just expecting to open the gate for Dad, so that's why Dad ended up in the trees here, which knocked our antenna off. So I never actually found it, but just as the CRT were done filling up this pound, another boat came, and it looked as though they were going to try and steal the lock from us, so we hurried in. But then the guy said to me, I was hoping they were going to come in first, because this is just one of the 2 locks where you can actually fit 3 boats in, because it was designed to be wider so it could carry more water down into these pounds. Because we're going on to the River Cherwell in a minute, which has an infinite supply of water, of course. But just as we were exiting the lock, the bike was rubbing against the back of the lock, and this lifted up the tiller, because I locked the bike to the tiller with a chain, and that lifted the tiller out of place. And if you remember last time the tiller got lifted out of place, it was an absolute nightmare, and this time was actually worse. Just for later reference. People just laugh at everything that happens to us.
Let them laugh!
I don't care.
Okay?
Dad wasn't there last time, and me and Dad have a very short temper. So what ensued after this was about an hour or so of trying to get this heavy tiller back in place, and me and Dad were absolutely losing our minds. I couldn't record any of it, you wouldn't want to see it. And eventually, after about an hour of lifting the tiller up and down, trying to get it back in place, we managed to do it. Shame there's not parking here, because it's a lovely spot.
This is one of the places where I'm glad we didn't meet a boat, because it would have been disastrous. I've always wanted to put Ilfracombe on the boat, like people always pit where they're from, you know, or where the boat's from. Mum says, there's no canals in Ilfracombe, so why would we pit that? Luckily, when we made it to Pigeon's Lock, there was about one space for mooring. After about 77 miles and 51 locks, we finally made it to Pigeon's Lock, where we're going to meet Mum back up, but we were way too tired and stressed out to make an outro. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see more, and click the bell to be notified when we upload next, and we'll see you in the next one, when Mum is back.